Jaden Hardy had a really solid rookie year for the Dallas Mavericks last season, really showcased the ability to be an additional ball handler, a three-point shooting threat, and potential to be a shot creator for the team. He doesn't always need the ball, you can space him out in the corners or run him off of screens. He was really solid making quick decisions when the ball was swung to him, either getting off his shot, attacking the closeout, or making the extra pass. He shot 40% on threes on around 3 attempts a game, a knockdown shooter off the catch, potential as a pull-up three-point shooter, showcasing that step-back jumper he has, someone who you have to respect from deep, good mechanics, shot looks the same every time he gets it off with good footwork. With preseason here and the first game under the books, I want to take the chance to discuss more about Hardy and how he can improve with this Mavs team this season. Hardy popped on the Mavs end in this game, 13 points, 3 assists, plenty of reps as a ball handler, and he looks really comfortable coming off of screens, rejecting screens. I think what Hardy can really improve going into next season is the finishing at the rim, as well as the balance between scoring and playmaking. Hardy isn't the most explosive guy, but his handle, his ability to accelerate and deaccelerate, change directions smoothly really helps in making him a downhill threat. Good use of using his off arm, rejecting screens, attacking the right angles. When he gets to the rim, he's not much of an explosive finisher off of 1 or 2 feet, can be knocked off balance when met with contact. He shot 52% at the rim last season per cleaning the glass. He has been solid in drawing fouls at the rim, which does help in his downhill ability. He more so just can't finish through contact, but can handle those bumps and additional contact when driving to the hoop. If the finishing doesn't take a leap, then this opens up more of a mid-range type of game for him to lean into. Pull-ups when given space, floaters. Progression with the floater is going to be key. Coming off this ball screen with Dwight Powell, he sees the defense and drop, his man trailing on the screen, solid in evaluating the space around him and how he should attack, gets into the paint and gets into that floater. Good pacing, controlling use of the floater to attack the defense. He does the same thing here, sees the defense closing out, forcing him left. Hardy really is active using that off arm, swipes away the defender's arm, then attacks in a foot race, but he has the lead. Now again, just evaluating what's in front, how the defense responds. There's no help, the paint is open, and he rises up into that floater. He doesn't try to do too much when working on ball. There's the tunnel vision sometimes and also at times forcing the issue, but a lot of young ball handlers will dribble the hell out of the ball. He doesn't really do that. Attacks with a purpose. Here he sizes up his defender. He sees the help defense coming from Alexander Walker. He looks to attack the best angle and the area on the court with the most space, which is the left side. And I mean, this is a tough shot. Dribble left, getting hit, and then rising quick on his shot. Like, look at the footwork, how he plants his feet to where he's turned in a line to the rim and still able to just lean back and hit this fall away jumper for the and one. Just absolute ridiculous shot creation. I'm very impressed with the footwork, alignment, and how quick he is able to get his shot off the dribble. Just how fluid his shot is off the catch or on pull-ups really makes me confident that he can be a legit pull-up threat in the future. In these examples, he doesn't knock the shot down, but the comfortability and quickness into these shots are promising. The Mavs run pistol Nash here, pass to the high post, which flows into a double ball screen, and just look at the comfortability he has with these off the dribble shots. Comes off these screens, sees no one step up and no one recover back to him. Immediately gets into his shot with smooth footwork, plants the right leg above the left leg, aligned, turn to the rim, and he knocks down this jumper. Hardy is a solid passer. He makes basic reads, but can be prone to having some tunnel vision when he gets downhill. He makes mistakes, but he's still learning from them. Really like the confidence and pacing here on this play. A double ball screen, sees the Wolves and drop, gets downhill with burst, and this is one of those plays where it's really tough and a risky play with Powell and Cat being neck and neck, but also Cat isn't the most vertically gifted player. Gets this lob pass up and over Cat with quickness to Powell. Also the right pass, knows that's an empty corner, there isn't going to be help coming from the weak side, so this is a good pass from him. There's also times where he just doesn't read the floor well and can force up shots. Quick jab going left, getting downhill. Now he goes straight up against Towns here and ends up losing the ball. He picks up his dribble and takes off slightly early and shies away from contact and just ends up fumbling the ball. They say it was a block on Cat, so they got the ball back. But anyways, with Lively in the dunker spot, Cat stepping up as Walker trails the play, McDaniels slides over to tag Lively and takes away a dump off or lob pass to Lively. Hardy has to pass it to the corner man in Luka and see that option and force McDaniels to close out hard. Or utilize the floater or pull up J if you're going to pick up your dribble that early. But I'll always say this with Hardy, he showcases good ideas. He has the right idea. This give and go was perfect. Really sold going to the ball for the handoff quickly and then cutting backdoor. Also an excellent pass by Holmes. Really enjoyed some of his passing in Sacramento. Once Hardy gets the ball and sees the help sliding over, he passes it to the corner. I think he passed it slightly late. Could have done it once he got a foot in the paint. Risked the charge call, but it got called a blocking in the game. Right idea, I just wish he passed this a bit earlier. Hardy, for the most part, can look to grow as that lead ball handler, especially if he is running with the second unit. He's going to get a lot of reps there. He has the right idea on his reads, a good handle for him to be a lead ball handler. It just comes down to timing and execution on these passes as a playmaker. Jaden Hardy is the Mavericks' most interesting young player, a lot of talent, and just seeing this season how comfortable he will be getting to the rim, developing more of that in-between game and growing as a passer.